Hi everyone, my name is Silvia Dwi and this is my research proposal entitled The Action of Women in Okky Madasari's The Years of the Voiceless. This research proposal will consist of 3 chapters, and this is the chapter 1 introduction, consists of background, research question, significant, and term definition. Indonesians have what we call patriarchal culture. This culture has shaped many women to speak or to do what they want. Society has been adapted to this culture. That's why people will judge easily how women act and what women do. Women who speak for themselves could easily be suppressed. And also, this culture see women in a lower position than men. That's why the Years of the Voiceless is chosen, because it portrays some issues related to women suffering. And also, the story taken in the 70s till 90s era, where patriarchal culture still take. And also this study will focus on 2 female characters named Sumarni and Rahayu. The writer will describe the action taken by the woman, and also seeing the setting of the novel, there will be some oppression happen in the story. There are 2 research questions in this study. The first one is how do the action of Sumarni and Rahayu in the story affect their surrounding, and how do the main character respond to the oppression from the society? The first research question is about what Sumarni and Rahayu do that inspire others to do the same or to change mindset. And the second one is about how they face the oppression given in the society. Significance of the study, the first one is for young learner, is to raise awareness to young generation related to gender issues. For further research, the writer hopes it will expand the knowledge about feminism in the 70s era, especially in Indonesia. There will be 2 definitions of term. The first one is action. The action is related to how the characters choose to do something. It's about what they believe and what they stand for. And also, this action related to how the characters being role models to other women. The oppression is about government unbreakable rules in the story and how society judge the characters. There are also oppression from the relative that affect the character to fight back. Chapter 2, Review of Literature, will consist of review of related studies, review of related theory, and theoretical framework. There will be 3 studies, and the first one is the characters of women in a novel, the characteristic of woman image in a novel of Entrock by Okky Madasari, a study of literary criticism in ideological feminism. The finding discovered 2 main things, that is the image of transitional and feminist women. In the story, Sumarni is a female figure who plays as a transitional woman as well as the image of a feminist woman. The second one is perlawanan perempuan akibat ketidakadilan gender dalam novel Entrock karya Okky Madasari. Entrock is Indonesian version of The Years of the Voiceless. The results showed gender injustice happen in the field like division of labor, wage distribution, and also abuse of power by the government. Another finding was the women used their independence and sexuality to fight back. The third study is perjuangan eksistensial 2 tokoh perempuan Jawa dalam novel Entrock karya Okky Madasari. The findings show that Javanese women have to face many existential backlashes when they fight for themselves. What made my study different is because instead of focus on woman character or the oppression, the study will describe how the character inspire others to change. And also, instead of find out what kind of oppression happened in that era, this study will focus on the reaction from the characters. Here are review of related theory. The first one is theory of feminism, liberal feminism, woman oppression, and woman emancipation. Theory of feminism will focus on inequality, oppression, and social construction related to women. And also, this theory emphasizes on empowerment of women and the ability to choose what they want to be. There will be three waves, and especially second wave will be related to the setting of the story because it's taken from 60s, 60s till 90s, around that kind of era, which is second wave. Liberal feminism. Liberal feminism emphasizes on individual freedom. Just like in the story, the character also seek for freedom and independence. That's why this theory will relate to the story. The third one is woman oppression. Women are oppressed on the way they are being stereotyped. Just like in Japanese term, women tend to see as they have their own roles in the society. Like women are assumed not to be wage earner in the family and considered as the less productive. Woman oppression can be formed as physical violence or discrimination of dominant group. This study, woman oppression is in the shape of discrimination of dominant group. The last one is woman emancipation. Women are the key to bargain position in social relation, but also encourage themselves to challenge injustice by being aware of equality and participation in society. Women need to be heard to end inequality and injustice. Participated women in decision making make women's needs and gender norm challenge be heard either individually or collectively. So woman emancipation is about how women should participate in society. It's not limit on women's work. It can be anything. And the woman emancipation will separate it into two sub-bab. The first one is influence action by women. This one is related to first research question. It's about how women can motivate other or inspire other women to do the same. There will be percentage about how women believe that role model can help them raise ambition, but they realize not so many women are available to choose. And also, mother can set an example for her children. So working women or educated women will create a path for her children to experience what she experienced. Next is Asian woman action to voice their identity. Here there will be two examples. The first one is about self-employment in Central Sulawesi. And the second one is about a group of local women in Japan that concern on women needs during an earthquake. Theoretical feminism used to understand the situation of feminism movement in each wave. Liberal feminism used to capture the issues of concern in the story. Woman oppression used the motive of oppression to analyze the reaction of Sumarni and Rahayu toward oppression around them. Women emancipation is about how feminism has an impact on society and influence action of women. This theory is needed to make a point how inspiring woman action can be. And Asian woman action to foster identity is about show woman action happen around the story. Asian women choose to be as close as the story. Chapter 3 is methodology. The study used a novel entitled The Years of the Voiceless by Okky Madasari as the object of the study. This novel is originally written in Indonesian under the name of Entrok. Entrok was released in 2010, and the English version named The Years of the Voiceless was in 2013. So the story is about these two main characters named Semarni and Rahayu. Both are mother and daughter. They seek for independence. They seek for woman independence, yet they have different principles life related to how they praise the Lord. These two women have different kind of issues along the way, but one thing that remains the same is they both are being oppressed by their surrounding. Approach of the study. The study focuses on woman action oppression, and oppression toward women. So the approach used is the feminism approach. The theory used also related to woman emancipation and woman oppression. Method of the study. The writer used library study as the method of analyzing the study. The data primary search taken from Okky Madasari, The Years of the Voiceless novel, and the secondary data in the study taken from other sources of related topic. In this study, a variety of reference also used, such as journals, book, or articles. So that's all from me. Thank you.